Hello everyone and welcome back to my Let's Play of Surviving the Aftermath, our post-apocalyptic city building simulator. So, where we last left off, we were slowly building up our resources. We got a ton of research. Science points were plentiful this round after I had made a plan to gather some of those out in the world. So that's been great. We achieved that goal. We're going to continue this playthrough here today. We're going to go do some more exploring, looking for resources, and try and gather everything that we can, as well as kind of secure our colony with some of the resources. So if you remember from last video, we were working our way towards Hazmat Engineer, which we should hopefully be getting soon. So 22 hours. So that's good. In the meantime, we'll continue to develop, so I'll go ahead and unpause it. We'll go at our standard double speed here. Now, I got a couple of people in town right now because they had just returned with supplies, so we'll wait till those supplies hit. And once they hit, I'm kind of curious to see how our scout here heals up, how long it takes, if it takes time or if it does it some other way. So we'll see what happens there. So, out of curiosity, maybe we need a doctor for him to go to. Oh, healing speed in colony, 25 hit points a day. So we don't need a doctor right now, so we can go ahead and take that off for now. So we'll give him a thing. Platy actually can head out. Yeah, looks like we dropped off food there, so we'll send her to the world map. And as soon as our scout heals up, we'll send him out as well. Oh, a group of survivors have arrived at the gate, so let's see what we got here. I'm on my knees here, begging with you all I got. You both have a good soul. We both got a good soul, surely you can see that. Please have mercy on your kin. So we got an adult, an elder, and 2 children. They bring some food, tools, clothing, and fish. So it looks like potatoes and fish, so... I could definitely use the extra adult. We'll have extra mouths to feed. I'm not sure how elders work. That's something newer to the series as well. So we'll see what that means later. But we'll have the 2 children, so we'll go ahead and accept them. And then specialists on the world map. So Platy. Let's see. Let's see. What do we want to do with Platy? I think we're doing okay on base resources. We really need to find a source of concrete. As I say that, I see it over here. So we'll go ahead and head over here. It's going to do some damage, but it's going to be worth the concrete that we get there. So, okay. And then Kate is still doing her scavenging, so we're going to leave that alone. Alright, 2 colonists are homeless. That makes sense, actually. So let's go ahead and build... let's see. Let's get a shanty up, right? Or do we want a tenement? Yeah, let's do a shanty. 3 colonist slots versus 8. Oh, do I have the concrete? Given that choice, we'll go with the... I think we'll just go with a tent for now until I feel more confident with our concrete. I'm not sure what it's going to take to build our... I'm not sure what it's going to take to build our eco cleanup station, so I want to make sure that I reserve the resources we can't get. So berries were... recently depleted. Let's see. So we still got 1 more berry bush there, after which we got to start relying on our corn and other things. So we've got 98% growing, so it looks like we're going to have a small field producing soon. After that, I think we'll switch to potatoes. Alright, specialists are ready on the world map. So she finished up there. She took some damage, so she's pretty hurt, but What are cockroaches used for? Let me see. I'll have to look into that. They are a resource, though, so it is something. But we're just going to go ahead and scout since we're here. Another lord. This one has 40 health and does 15 damage, so again, not terribly difficult, but we don't know what's in this area until we clear it out. And she'll actually begin the march to go back to the colony, so I'll just click that. Let's see. Yep, and he's healed up, so let's go ahead and actually send him to the world map. Platy is going to continue her march to concrete. And let's see. At 200 a day, he'll be able to get all of this in 2 rounds of looting, so that should be good. And then he can come over here. Ooh, this wasteland nomad sitting on concrete and has 60 health, so they're pretty rough. So, okay, so we'll go back here and we'll go ahead and unfreeze. Yes, we know that. Oh, one more specialist. Now we have our scout. So our scout will... There's a lot of space up north. They said something south about sodas, but I'm guessing that was just flavor. Let's go ahead and scout this area here since it's closer to home. And we'll see what we have over there. And that should give us an idea of what we should do for next steps there. In the meanwhile, let's see. With the extra body, I actually want to improve our forestry, so we'll go ahead and put their extra body there. We got our tent, so nobody's homeless anymore. Hazmat engineering is coming up soon. Can't wait. And while that's going, what do we want next after that point? It's got heavy tarps. Let's see. Repair costs, remembrance, interior walls. Okay. That gives some added bonuses there. That's but only in the tenements, which we don't have the concrete for, so we'll have to worry about that. But we'll go with production. Thinking no. Snagging inventory may not be a bad idea just to get through that, but let's actually take a look at food. We may want to go to like a cookhouse, which allows us to get improved meals and such, improving happiness and everything. So we might go that route, so we'll take a look and see, but meantime, we'll let that go. Yeah, we're not a happy people. Mostly we're dirty and rested poorly, but man, we can get rid of that. It'll be nice because then we'll have access to let's see, I thought there was water over this way. Maybe I'm thinking this way over here. That's our water source here. Okay. We're almost done. Let's speed it up a little so we get our hazmat engineering source. And there we go. Alright, behold, science! Alright, so let's go ahead and do this. Alright. The other option, you know what, let's do bartering actually. I've been wanting to do this to see what the trade center can unlock. It's got a maintenance of concrete and requires all those resources, but we'll see what we end up with here. Because we do have a good amount of coin because of that quest that we did, if you guys remember. So we'll go back here and environmental station. Okay, so we do need components. We need 10 components to build this, and we'll need concrete. So it'll be a little bit before we can build it. Otherwise, we have all the other materials we need. So components and concrete. So we'll have a different focus for the world map for sure. So, all right. So this is being harvested now. As you can see, percentage is going up. Alright, specialists are ready, so... Alright, so components and concrete. So, you're going to concrete, so that'll be good. That'll get us that. How much are you getting per turn? Scavenging is plus 50%. Don't know what the base is for that, so... well, we'll find out. Let's see, we're doing the science there, so we have another round there. She's completed her part. Should we grab these components first? I think we can. 27 of them. So we'll do that, and that way we can return to base with that. Our scout was going to scout. I know, living up to his name and all. Let's see, we got... I always forget the names. Parts. Some more research, and... Yep, so that's not a bad place to have available. And I think we're actually going to use your extended movement to come down and get more parts. And we're going to probably have to start thinking about getting, I'm sorry, the components. Components, parts. Don't think we have anything rare metal yet. So, yeah, components and parts right now. And then this medical stuff will be useful as well, so... We'll see what we can do. Kate's going to be pretty damaged after all that if she comes back up here. So I think Baron is going to need healing anyways. And so he can grab these medical supplies afterwards. Okay, so we'll go back. And we'll unpause it. So in terms of food right now... Yeah, we got the crops coming in. We got venison coming out of our ears, so that's good. So it looks like our production on the trappers are working pretty well. In terms of pollution, only 23% there. The near invisible water well is doing well as well, so okay. And yes, our water production's only 2, so at some point I will have to think about a new well, so it's good that we're getting the concrete now, so... Definitely going to have to get some more of that. And as a matter of fact, that may be what Baron does, is go and clear off that bandit and get that going. So, alright, so we got someone irradiated, so time to turn on our medical tent again. Yeah, we're really good on lumber right now, so keeping the lumber yard off, letting the trees grow in instead will be helpful. So we'll get a nice lush forest going here, hopefully. Okay. Excuse me. Alright, so at some point we got to look at making tools. Alright, specialist ready on the world map. So let's see how much Platy has already gathered. 30 units, so should leave 13. Definitely worth holding out for that. We'll go ahead and move down here. Gather those components. Alright. Kate will move here. Gather those. You're done, so let's go ahead and beat up Mr. Bandit. And we'll take his concrete when we get the chance. So Platy's done. Yep, everybody's done here. Okay. As you can see, the mid-game's a bit slow. Start researching, you get new buildings and stuff, but you run into issues with like the concrete and things like that. Lucas is now an adult. See, like I was saying, days aren't real days in this. They're just essentially turns. So a child is turned to an adult in that time. So we now have Lucas, looking pretty dapper for a young man here, and pretty happy right now. He's well fed, just rested poorly. So once we get concrete going, we'll be able to do some stuff. But we now have an extra body to go and do some work and everything like that. So as you can see, he needed tools though, so he just grabbed himself some tools. So yeah, let's actually look what we need to build the tools and what it does. So I believe it's here. Tool shop turns sheet metal. Alright, bartering's complete. And Audrey's now an adult, so Yeah, let's go ahead and create a tool shop here. Oh, yeah, it takes some valuable concrete. We'll wait on the tool shop. Alright, so Audrey's an adult as well. Bartering was completed, so let's go ahead and do our next bit of research. Let's see. Not a lot in the exploration realm here, so just making sure there's no other tough bearings. Increases durability of the power plant. Okay, so this is kind of what we have to work to get independence from resources scavenged. So this is where we can get our concrete extractor, metal extractor, things like that. So we have a more of an unlimited type supply. So working down this line is not going to be a bad idea. So we'll go ahead and do this here. Improves the capacity on our stockpile. So definitely will be useful as we start getting more and more going. Alright, finish research bartering. Out of curiosity, oh, didn't want to do that. What does the bartering cost us? That's in one of these. Waste dump. Okay, so we're going to need a waste dump as well for the pollution that we clean up. Alright, that's fantastic. But we'll deal with that. Trade center, there we go. Trade center. Whoa, that's a lot of concrete. So, yeah, we're going to need tons of concrete. Probably literal tons of concrete in order to accomplish what we want to accomplish for our town. But as you can see now, we're now growing potatoes. So she's going to help us with that once she gets there. It's going to take a while to grow the potatoes, but we'll see what the yield is. For corn, the yield, if you remember, was 17. So that was what we saw there. All right, so let's see. Kate has gotten 6 of the components so far. So that's going to be slow going. So she's going to be there several turns. Go ahead and move Baron there. And Kate has obviously salvaged everything there. Let's see. You've gotten 5 components, huh? I think you're going to continue. We're going to cancel mission. We're going to continue scouting with you. Platy will pick up the components on the way back. 43, so. And then they're sitting on 68, so that's going to be a good one for harvesting for concrete, so we can start planning our moves there. So, okay. So with that, we're going to come back with 43. That'll allow us to build, where was it? The waste dump, because that'll put us at 50 something. So the waste dump, and it'll allow us to build the environmental station once we get those components as well. So yeah, we're gonna have to, as a matter of fact, okay, berries were depleted, so we're out of that source of food, but we've got a good surplus right now. Low on tools, so let me just see if there's any tools that we've uncovered. Yes, we did uncover tools up here. So we'll probably head up there to gather some of those. I'm just looking to see if there's any others. Yes, another tool factory over here with 20, a manufactory. Okay. So we were thinking about making the... Oh yeah, I wanted to see environmental stations, another 20. So with what she's bringing back, she can supply enough for that. So we may be able to build our... where to go? Tool shop. So let's do that. We'll build a tool shop. We'll rotate. Like that. And go ahead and decontaminate these. I'm getting more and more irradiation, or irradiated more and more, so that's always great, but so as you can see, we're growing at about 10. We've got a yield of about 3, so we're getting at least 30 out of that field once it grows fully. So roughly double what we would get with the corn. So at probably less than double the time, I'm guessing. So, all right, you got 6 components yourself. You're going to continue your scouting here. Another bandit lord. This one was 60 health, so they're getting rougher and tougher. But let's see, which way do we want to go? Well, let's find out what we have over here, right? So, okay. Then we got Baron. Alright. And should clear them out. Okay, so he'll scavenge there. So there's 68 concrete there. And then before he leaves, he'll do a scout to see what the next section is before he returns to base to heal and return all those components. So, or all that concrete anyways. So we've got 12. I think we'll wait one more round and then we will return so that we can build what we need to build. Although no, she should stay out, and then Platy can just do her scavenge and return with everything all at once. And then we'll be able to start cleaning up pollution, which will be nice. So, okay, I believe that is everybody's move, so we'll go ahead and head back. Okay, meanwhile, you need to be decontaminated as well. How are you doing? You need to be decontaminated. And I'm guessing you as well. Okay. So yeah, in the future, if you see pollution, remember that it spreads. Building in them is not the best thing to do in the world. So, and we've got 2 occupants that are irradiated right now. So, oh, ragged people are gathered outside. Oh, that's not good. Well, let me do the tool shop before I go and do that here. So we got basic tools, production limit. Let's see, we'll do 10. And we'll have basically Audrey here is going to produce tools from us using 2 sheet metal each. And we'll stop at 10. So, okay. All right, let's see what they've got. They want potatoes. So you can see people flocking outside your gate have been through a lot. You can see from the scars they carry, their ragged, stony faces, and their weapons. The woman up front says we've been traveling for days. Please, we need food. We'll not survive otherwise. I would love to give them some of the venison and stuff we have, but apparently we cannot. We have to give them potatoes specifically. All right, we got nothing for you. There's sorrow in the leader's eyes. The group lets their backpacks down and readies their weapons. I told you we need food. I'm sorry for this. And so they're attacking. I don't know how this is going to go. So, everyone arm yourselves. Okay, let's see. I thought... Okay, it's not letting me click the gate. Gate versus raiders. I don't think we can do anything. Okay, we have somebody on the gates. Alright, keep shooting. Get those... looks like our gate's going down. Defend the colony and its people however you can, so... I don't know how you defend it other than let it go. There we go. We're gonna just punch them, I guess. Alright. We've triumphed over the enemies, so... Looks like this will need a repair. Yeah, it looks like I could have assigned a second person to this gate. And then we would have held them off, I guess, so. That's rough. Okay. Well, Platy's got 12 components. How many is left in here? 9. It's not worth that. Let's go ahead and head back. So we'll cancel your mission, and we'll head this way. Okay. You, sir, will go over here. Oh, interesting. What is this? Convenience store. Crates of something. Oh, there it is. Fun box. Entertainment products. So, could be utilized to hopefully improve happiness and everything. So, and there's additional areas over here to investigate. So good. Meanwhile, though, we'll go ahead and return, and maybe we'll clean up the components and then return to scouting, I think. All right. So then we've got Baron is doing his concrete run. He's got 26 already, so I think we'll be okay for concrete for a little bit. She's got 18 of those, so she'll be able to do the next round, and we'll probably start returning her as well. So go back here. All right, Ray was born.
Hello.
Hi, Ray. As you see, Ray is born a full-fledged child. Because post-apocalypse, and Ray is homeless right now because we have just enough shelters with the tent that we built. So, let's see. We'll wait a little bit. More irradiation, so looks like our doctor's going to be on full time, keeping the lumber yard out. Looks like we got a good amount of trees going, so we'll go ahead and remove one of our colonists there to get us more slots. So I think this is Lucas. Yeah, Lucas there. Okay. All right. So yeah, we should build we'll need to build a tent at this point, or some other form of housing. Shanty isn't worth it right now, so we'll go ahead and build another tent. Ah, not another heat wave. Okay, hold on. So, tent is not as important. Let's see. Local pond or lake for that one. I mean, we do have clean water storage, so we've got 1,100 water in storage right now. 300 there and 600 there, or 900 water in storage, right? Yeah, so we're full on that, but I hate heat waves. All right, well, we're up to 19 people, so our demand for water is going to be a massive drain. Another 18 water. So that will probably go quick. Where are we at on the world map with that concrete? Platy is on her way back, but she won't be back for another 2 turns. So heat wave will have struck by then. And I don't have any outstanding construction. Okay. Well, we got to take a look at building another water well either way. So let's go ahead and build that there. And why didn't anyone clean that waste? Okay, oh, because she got irradiated. Specialist ready for action, so we might be able to cut it close here. Go ahead and head back here. Baron is still gathering concrete, but I think, yeah, we'll take the 1 extra turn to get the full amount there. Yeah, here we'll, what was it? Oh, it says scavenge time 2. So we take 2 turns, 5 per day. There we go. So if we hover over, we get to see how much we get. Sheet metal might be useful. That's only 25 pieces. And then tools. It's going to take them a while either way. So we're going to go up here, and then we're going to waddle our way over to the tools, I guess. Baron's good. Kate, it's time for you to return, I think. Yeah, nothing to pick up on the way, so we'll go ahead and cancel your mission and return to colony. Alright, so can Platy get back in time to allow us to build that well, which won't solve our water problem, but will allow our storage to last a bit longer, so we'll have to wait and see. Are we even researching something right now? I thought we were. We did inventory. Oh, did that already complete? Okay. Solar power allows a solar panel, which requires components as well. So components will be needed for maintenance as well. Gives 8 energy. Transformer basically distributes energy. Also requires components. So we're going to need a number of components when we get to that. The other option is wind power. Requires more maintenance, produces more energy, and more reliable, but let's see, do both of them require concrete, sheet metal, and plastic? So this one requires a little bit more and is vulnerable to catastrophes. Both of them are. Okay. So wind power might be my preference of the two, and then we can get to energy storage, and then eventually we'll be able to get better speed or better proficiency, so we'll see. Okay, well, let's go ahead and do the wind power as our research. And then, yeah, so here's to hoping we'll be able to get get Platy back in time for the resources we need to finish our well. And hopefully we can outlast this heat wave. Oh, crop yields on open fields suffer. So it might be good to just go ahead and harvest now. So let's go ahead and harvest now on that. And we will harvest now on that. So that we can avoid the crops withering on the field as well. So, all right. Well, with that, we have hit time. So I appreciate everybody joining me today on this journey through surviving the aftermath. As you can see, there's some critical resources that we targeted, which was concrete. So we're getting that back to the base, but it looks like our demand for concrete has improved a lot. So we're going to have to find more sources of concrete pretty soon. But with that concrete, we once we finish this well building, we will utilize some of that concrete to build an environmental station, hopefully clean up this pollution, and hopefully that will help us reduce our need for the doctors and all the radiation that's happening right now. So with that, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, please like, comment, and subscribe, as it means a lot to Breaking the Stream and our channel as it's growing. And I will bid you guys adieu.